This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Hello Internet, my name is Taliesin.
And I'm Evitel.
And Evitel, midnight is almost here, and you know what that means, don't you?
Taking some time off work to play a video game?
This is our work.
Oh, writing class guides.
No, it's time for our tier set rankings for Season 1 of Midnight.
Yes, it
There's
is.
3 different raids. Pull up a seat, pour some wine, and join us for Midnight tier sets ranked, okay? There's some bangers in this one, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Go, 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 go. I've got a nickname for this one as well.
All right, let's hear
I
it.
called it Fell in the Forge.
Oh.
Because I think there's a definite forge theme going on here.
Yeah.
Like you've got the chest piece, which looks like, you know, the bars of like a big forge.
Yes.
You've got the shoulders that like the spiky bars of a big forge. You've got like the mask here. It looks like the bars of a big forge.
yeah.
And then you've got like these knees, which I think look like the gates of the door, the bars of a big forge.
Like a
And
grill.
then,
My first reaction was was that I don't love it. And that is also my second reaction. Upon deeper reflection.
Let's look at some other. I mean,
Yeah,
look.
well,
What about the proper
what about the
Demon Hunter
fell?
colours? Yeah, exactly. What do you think about that? Isn't
Even
that a
then,
lot
it's
better?
not Demon Hunter-y enough.
Might
no.
find it, yeah,
No.
I know. It's like,
No.
yeah. and Mythic set is, that's kind of cool. It's kind of Legion-y, isn't it? It's kind of Antaurus-y.
It is
What do you think?
Antaurus-y. It is Antaurus-y.
And isn't that good? Isn't
You
that,
get a little extra
oh no!
glow of it.
Oh no! You
this-
can see the hair underneath. I dislike that you can see the hair underneath the, like, it's like the helmet is it's not a helmet, it's like
just
kind of a
floating.
headpiece sort of thing. No, I don't like that.
Okay,
the
but-
mythic effect though.
Yeah, look at the shoulders. I think this happens on all of them, though. Every now
really?
and then, not always.
I'm
you have
waiting.
to wait. You have to wait until they come out.
Wait.
They peep out. Their little skulls come out of your
Where?
shoulders. One came out on the right shoulder. Just
There's one.
There's
Wait,
one.
there's one skull that sometimes comes out of the left shoulder.
Two skulls that
Where? I
sometimes come
can't
out.
see.
of
I
the
haven't
left
seen one
shoulder.
come out on the right hand side at all.
No, it's just your left shoulder,
there's a
and every
couple of
now and
skulls
then
that
you
come
get a
out the
couple of
left-
skulls.
Why did 2 skulls?
Oh,
there's
there!
one. What? Hey, look. It is a soul prison.
It is
it's a soul cage.
Of course it is.
I take it back. It's a soul prison. It's a soul cage.
Of course it is.
And actually,
a soul engine.
with that, it's a soul engine.
Oh.
Do you like it more now?
No.
Oh, I do. I
Really?
like it more now. Yeah, I like it more now. Does the skulls happen in these ones?
Yeah, I did. I could have sworn I saw them popping off.
Because you, as a demon hunter, you consume soul fragments.
Of course.
So it's like you are the soul engine, and like you are consuming the soul fragments, and this is, you see them seeping out of the. As a concept, I love that, and I
Yes.
appreciate that.
As a concept,
I just
I
don't
think
love
it's
how
great.
it looks.
No, I agree.
But I love the concept, and actually that makes me like it a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't think you get the skulls with the
I
other
think
ones.
you do. Just hold out a little bit
The
longer.
whole concept falls on its ass if you don't get skulls with the other ones. I'm waiting. I usually haven't had to wait this long.
I could have sworn I saw
I'm really
one.
sorry. I don't think there is. Okay, the concept literally doesn't work if the skulls don't come out. So again, like the only one this works on is Mythic so far.
Are
That
they coming out like
sucks.
at a different angle, maybe?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's the most cope thing I've ever heard.
Visually, I don't love it, and it makes me feel confused and uneasy.
Demon Hunters always make me feel confused.
Yeah,
but
even
not for the same reason.
Yeah, and then just imagine this guy kind of sprouting wings, and then kind of it doesn't
The winged engine.
work for me.
Yeah.
The concept, unfortunately, does not translate into something that I love to look at.
I think I like it a bit more than you. I particularly like the fell versions of it because I think there's more contrast.
Yeah,
and I think
contrast
it
is
looks
nice,
better.
yeah.
The kind of the bluey,
crazy.
the I guess let's say the void demon huntery ones.
Oh yeah,
Surprised they didn't go full void
Where's
for one
like
of them.
the purple?
Yeah, exactly. Like when you just got hints at it with the blue, right? And I think that's
Yeah.
a missed opportunity.
I agree.
But the ones where there's not so much contrast and it's more like kind of consistent color, I don't like as much. But where you get the contrast, particularly that one, I think that one's really cool. I'm gonna need your score.
5.
Wow, you dislike that a lot.
Yeah, I just visually it doesn't do it for me, even though I love the idea.
I would have given this a 6, but I love the idea of the concept so much with the skulls coming out that I'm going to give it a 7. But then because the skulls only come out on the mythic one, so the whole concept doesn't work, I'm going to give it a 6.5.
There we go.
Shit, innit?
Yeah.
Why? Why is it always shit? Why is the Evoker set always shit?
I don't think it's always shit. I think they're working with some very heavy constraints.
You're right. And
which are just like shoulders and belts. That is their constraints.
That's not even the problem.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're seeing these sets as a whole. You know, we're not even judging them as what they look like on a Drakthir.
No.
We're judging what they look like in a set. Like the constraint they have is Evoker lore is shit.
Oh, I know.
And like that's the problem they've got. Like Evoker lore
there.
is like its own thing. Its magic is its own thing. Do you know what the problem with Evokers is? They're Madan. It's we use all the different magics.
That's so cool.
We use all the different, and we just mix them all together, and we just like, we're like this cocktail, this iridescent cocktail of magic.
If you told me that
we're magic dragons,
that I could have some cool rainbow magic shoulders for my dragon. Now listen, I bet these shoulders individually, like on a really cool set, will look amazing.
Yeah, but
I bet they could do something. The helm, no way. But the shoulders.
And look, okay, there's some things that I really respect about Evoker, what has been established now as Evoker armor sets.
Yeah,
right?
look.
This kind of like rainbow iridescence that they use, no one else uses that.
No.
It's completely unique. It says Evoker, but it says Evoker every single time that they use it, which is every single tier set.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man, things I really, really like about this set. These this little skirt thing on the pants is
very
awesome.
Drakthir,
very cool. Like longer than it needs to be. Like fruity, sassy,
very
saucy.
Yeah.
A little chain on it like that. Like I think that's really, really cool. Double layering with the black and the white there.
Yeah.
Let's see it on some other color
Very
sets
nice.
here. Yeah, this is silky.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is like very good. This will get a lot of use. Likewise, the trousers that have like these knee pad things, like cracked leather knee pads.
Look
very
at the little
cool.
shoes, the little spikes on the top.
Yeah, little spiky
shoes.
Can't unsee these like little digits, which are
so
actually a bit icky
cute.
when you think about
They're
it.
so cute.
The mythic set, you know what? That's pretty cool.
Okay.
You know the way when you get the extra effect on the little rainbow diamonds there.
There's
I think
something
that's
about
cool.
this.
And
This
I
is
like that they're unapologetically rainbow.
You know
I think
what?
that's really cool.
I like the rainbow effect.
This set color, this is the elite set, right? So
Yeah.
none of us will ever see it, and it's
No.
not technically one of the tier sets. But this color scheme with it, where it's so dark and so like
It's
monochrome
fun.
that it actually really highlights the rainbow shininess of like the little crack in the shoulder pads
Yes.
here. That really works. That really pops. The darker it is, the more of a cool effect you get from that rainbow diamond
Yeah,
thing.
I feel like the helm is not made to be worn. I feel like they literally just chucked it on there and they're like, you're not going to wear this.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to wear it. Just here you
Some
go.
really nice carving on it though.
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
look
I
at these
know.
dragon hair. Oh my god, wait.
Oh, they're dragons all over
They're not
it.
just dragons, they are the dragon aspects.
Oh, the aspects on there.
I think, aren't they?
Maybe.
Wait, is that Deathwing?
No,
Look
they're
at that
just
jaw.
They're just dragons.
They're just dragons.
They're
aren't
just
they?
dragons.
Well, in my head canon, they're
what's
the
on the
aspects.
belt? What's on the belt? There's something on there.
A dragon.
Oh, okay.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I thought it was
Could
going to be like
anything.
a secret. Okay, so like some of these pieces
there any more
super.
hidden dragons
Where
on
the
here?
little secret dragons? Yeah, I love
we
those
found all
little
the secret
toes.
dragons.
Love those little
well, that was a
toes.
fun little game.
Yeah, that was fun. You know what?
Extra
These
point for that.
pieces, when you look at them closely, they're really like beautifully rendered. There's so much thought that's gone into it. I think it's just the curse of being a Drakthir. You know,
right.
there's something
I always feel bad
deeply
slacking off.
uncool.
I always feel. Yeah, you're right. They are deeply
But
uncool.
I love them. I love them. I always play one. I always keep one around. Yeah,
Switch.
the rainbow crystal shoulders are cool.
As I look at each individual element of it, I really
They're
like
very cool.
each individual element of it.
They're very
and, I like the chain that goes down here. I think that's going to
Yeah.
appear above chest, tabards and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And like, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
I know. It just
Isn't that a shame?
something- I know. It's just something just doesn't quite click for me.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's really awesome. It's
It is.
really beautifully designed.
Yeah.
It's really
The shoulders are
It's really
amazing.
shiny. It's got some like completely unique effects on it that
Absolutely, yeah.
scream the class that it is. What
Yeah.
more could you possibly ask for?
I know.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it just is that way.
What score are you going to give this?
I'm giving this a 6, kind of grudgingly, because the whole effect together doesn't work for me, but individually, like the shoulders and the belt have these beautiful, beautiful effects on them. And even the like other pieces of it are really good. So 6.
I'm giving it a 6 as well. I'm of the opinion, Evitel, that there are some absolute bangers in this tier set collection.
There are.
But I'm not sure if I think Warrior is one. What do you think?
I would call it more of a stomper than a banger. Like,
I would call it more of a trumpeter. I would call it like, this is the tier set that never forgets. This is the elephant set. The designers will call it the mammoth set, I'm sure. But what do they know? Absolutely not. This is 100% the elephant set. And like, it goes all in on the elephant theme, right?
Yeah, it does. At least on the top half. Although, no, I do see tusks on the bottom and the wrists and the belt. Dangerous.
Let's address the elephant in the room here. You have some shoulders that not only have big mammoth tusks, but, you know, are in the shape of a mammoth face as well. And you know what? I think that's quite cute because big curly tusks aren't unusual for a warrior set.
No, we've seen them.
It's very unusual we actually go full elephant.
You say elephant, but I would say elec. Are we thinking Elex now?
Oh, that's actually what the designers would say.
Yeah.
But they're just as wrong.
Okay.
Because no, this is the elephant set.
It's elephant, but also extremely menacing.
You don't think elephants are menacing?
No, they're lovely.
You don't think they're menacing with their weird hairless bodies?
They're big, intelligent beings. So this is our warrior set. It's giving something of a warrior vibe for sure.
For me, there are reasons I don't like this, okay? And one of those reasons is because, like, this is the most standard warrior set you can possibly get. Oh, it's got big curvy tusks on it. What a surprise. It's like, you know, it couldn't be any other class in the game. And that's a good thing, I guess. If they're going for Elec, I'd like them to really go for Elec.
Wait, this didn't go like Elec hard enough for you?
So we're used to tusks. We always get tusks, okay?
Okay.
But, you know, it's like, well, we're going to put other Elec elements in this, okay? And I wish they'd gone further with that because for me, by far the most interesting thing about the entire set is the Elec shoulders. That's the thing that kind of makes this a different set. It's like, yeah, we always get tusks, but now you get the Elec head as well. How cool is that? And it's like, yeah, okay, why don't the boots look like Elec feet? That would be cool. If the boots were like exactly square or like, you know, trunk like spherical. What if on the crotch here we had a full trunk? Why not?
Because that's where it belongs.
Proper elephant impression. We've already got the ears strapped to the legs here either side. We are just missing the trunk in the middle. That's definitely what it's suggesting it needs to be. Why don't we have this? Why don't we go full Elec? And so I'm docking this points for not committing fully to the style.
I can see individual pieces here that I may be into. Raid Finder color is absolutely insane.
I was going to ask you, what is your favorite color scheme out of all of these?
Banana. Obviously.
Yeah, elephants love bananas.
Why do you think I said it?
This is what I'm saying, okay? Like this is an example of them committing more fully to the theme, and I wish they'd done that with all the sets. I'm not a huge fan of any of the color schemes on this.
I like the red one.
The red one's good. A weird fell green one.
A Felec.
All right, fair enough. And this is as voidy as it gets.
Not voidy enough.
No, I agree. I don't think this is particularly voidy enough. We're not always going to look at the gladiator ones, but I think in this case it's worth doing because actually I think this is a really good color scheme.
That one's just on fire. That's like the big smoldering guys.
This one just actually works a lot more, and the proper voidy one is in the elite sets. So yeah, that's your voidy one, and it's got like flaming elephant heads on that one. The elephant head is on fire, which I really appreciate. But as far as the actual tier sets go, I just don't love it. It's not very inspiring to me. I mean, it's a good warrior set. Warriors will get a lot of use out of it. For me, it's like there are other warrior sets with big tusks on them, and they generally do the tusks a bit better. I think the helmet's good in this one. I think the helmet will find a lot of use. Take this back to the drawing board, redesign it, make it more Elec-y, give them square feet. Okay, like an elephant. Okay. And you don't have to put the trunk where the dick is going to go. That's fine. That's a bit puerile.
Because warriors don't have dicks.
Why not on the helmet? Why not a big steel or like a little steel kind of trunk?
Steel, like an articulated kind of like.
Give it a full elephant mask.
Trunk?
Just go for it. I'm going to need a score out of 10 for you, Evie.
Tally has a dream here. My score, I'm giving this a solid 7 out of 10.
Oh, I'm not. This gets a 5 for me.
Wow. Not even the banana mode?
If they put like a case of bananas on it somewhere, but I don't trust that if you're wearing this and you see a little mouse, you're not going to be incredibly scared.
Okay, fair.
I've got a little nickname for this set.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
I call it the Podcaster. Do you know why?
Yes, obviously I know why. This is a pod person.
It is. Look at his little pod face, and look at his little pod shoulders, and look at their little. Well, that's it. That's all the pods really.
Yeah.
But isn't that nice? And look, it's very leafy.
We are going to Harandar, so very appropriate, very Harandar-ish, Harandar-esque. I like it. For some reason, it makes me think of Iridicron. I think it might be
Why?
I think it might be the horns.
Wait,
This horn shape and the yellow.
Ridicron, the rock dragon.
The rock dragon.
Made out of rock.
Yeah.
This guy covered in leaves and like little flowers and
Something about his
branches
little face.
makes you think of the rock dragon made of rock.
It does.
Yeah, me
don't
too.
hate
No,
me.
me too. I've got some headcanon for this set. Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is obviously like, this looks very Harandar, looks very light bloom.
Does,
you
yes.
know? And obviously it's got different colours. And got that one there.
Burny one.
You got like this one, like a Major City one. You got like a frosty one.
Very.
And you know, in my head, like you say, this is very Harandar themed, and in Harandar they have all the roots of the world trees.
Yes.
Like so, in my head canon, I need to double and check this. These sets represent roots from each world tree.
Oh,
so this is like a Madrasil. This is like Teldrassil. This would be Shaladrassil.
Okay.
And this is the icy one, the famous icy world tree, which the name I'll look up later.
Tree.
There's bound to be one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's my headcanon. Okay. That makes me like this set a bit more as well. You know?
I'm gonna say something that will make you maybe not like this set so much.
Right.
So you know his little face, his little helm.
Yeah.
So you know how we got the midnight login screen with the hands, which
looks like it's opening up an asshole to enter into.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that.
Well, I think some of our viewers wouldn't understand that, and I think it's important that they understand, just in case they hadn't noticed, that the midnight login screen looks like Dimensius is sitting on you, and his hands are opening up his asshole to do so, just to get you all nice and snug inside. Is that what you were thinking? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
that's what I wake up thinking.
Definitely. But this is like, instead of this, those little leaves are going like this, so this is like your face kind of peeking in.
Wait, so you're seeing that? Oh my goodness,
this
you're
is
seeing
the other side.
The fingers. So basically, this is what it looks like from inside the login screen.
Yes,
and this little,
looking out.
This fleshy, bulbous, like kind of
little
thing
face.
is entering inside, and it's logging in. It's going, hello, just logging in. Hello, it's me. It's me. Oh, midnight.
I appreciate a druid thing, and I like the leafiness. I like the bark. I like the kind of colorful thorns.
Yeah, haven't you always wanted to be a cabbage druid?
Yeah.
Isn't that the cabbage druid kids?
Here's the thing. This is going to look really cute on like a race that is not menacing, right? Like I think on a Heronir, it's looking like a little bit like, I'm very serious cabbage person. But like on a really cute one, I think it could look super cute, and I think I need to see past this kind of threatening aura and imagine it on just like a purely cute tiny little druid.
Maybe. You're just a plant, aren't you, really? And that's nice.
You know what?
Isn't that good?
I appreciate that.
Okay, so for me, I really like the execution of this. I think it's really cool. I like little spores around here.
Spores are
light
cool.
Spores.
Love
They're
spores.
really nice. The ice one's a bit...
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a winter tree waiting for spring.
Yeah, of course.
But like, for me, it's not quite distinct enough. You know, like for me, it's that thing of, if you showed me this in a few years' time, might not be able to tell you which expansion or patch it was from. You know, there's nothing like that screams, you know, fresh individual, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
but it's one of the things I like to score on.
Yeah.
And for me, that's going to kind of probably bump it down in the scores a bit.
Yeah.
What do you give this set?
You know, I'm going to give this a 7.
Ooh, okay.
Or maybe even a 6.5.
I'm
not in love with it. I like the idea, but
I like the idea.
I like the idea, but it's not. I'm not crazy about it. 6.5.
6.5.
I'm going
okay.
6.5.
I would probably. Do you know what? I think I'm going to give it a 6.5 as well. This is Death Knight, and I've got a little nickname for this one. I call it the Frozen Bone.
Hey everyone, it's me, it's Evie again. Hope you are good and hope you will join me in saying thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I love a good tier set and I love my in-game transmog, and I know you do too, so why not give your IRL transmog a little upgrade? And by that, I mean, why not buy some cool merch courtesy of the amazing merch selling capabilities of our Squarespace site? First of all, I love how easy it is to keep track of my inventory list and see how it correlates to what I see on my page. I I get a quick view of everything and can make things go away as I see fit, as well as just moving them around. Next up, visual customizations and layouts are super simple, as per the Squarespace usual. The editor is simple and intuitive and also has so many finer details to maximize profits or whatever. Buttons, no buttons, prices, lists, layouts, column styles. The possibilities are, if not limitless, very extensive. And finally, each product page can be changed up to suit your needs. Your product details and thumbnails can be switched up, and there is a layout editor for the product pages too. And the coolest thing about this entire setup, Printful auto-populates all of these product pages, links them to your site, and handles all of the printing and distribution and real-life stuff. How good is that? Wait, I meant to say, how good is our merch? I was supposed to sell you guys on all my cool T&E branded merchandise and instead ended up giving you a full-on pitch for Squarespace as an e-commerce site. Well, while I'm at it, why don't you head to squarespace.com/Taliesin and Evitel, where you can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, and where you can make your own line of merch. Why not? You can use code Taliesin and Evitel, or just click the link in the description below. That's squarespace.com/Taliesin and Evitel. Maybe do check out my merch too?
For obvious reasons. I mean, look, okay, so you know, you've got like this very lichy vibe going on, like this like, you know, with the bones and the kind of almost like Nerubian stuff here, which I've never been a huge fan of that kind of aesthetic of like the lich, thin, bony look. I'm not really down with that. But one thing I do really, really like about this set is like it's just a very cool idea. It's Death Knight, but it's covered in ice.
Yeah,
it's like literal Lich King. It's brilliant. It's fantastic.
It's cool. It has this kind of like nasty vibe. You've got robes on the bottom. It's all a bit look at the effects on that one.
Effect, very cool. Yeah,
so cool. So I think my initial reaction was like surprise, because I always expect Death Knights to be like full out, like head to toe, like plate looking armor. So giving them a little dress is definitely a choice. The effects of like the ice, like how it gets progressively icier, is really, really, really cool.
I'd almost like to see more of these ice effects, because you got them on the shoulders, like completely cased in ice. I love the little kind of icicles coming down here as well. Got them just on the shoulder, the spiky bit on the glove, and you've got them on your like leg sandwiches too. And I think that looks really, really great. I would like to see 3D elements on the chest. Always a waste when you don't have 3D elements on the chest on a tier piece, I think. And you could probably put some ice on there as well. Maybe they're planning that. Maybe that's just
ice it up a little bit. I have to say,
it doesn't look like they're planning it, but maybe they are planning it.
Cool.
You know?
So I like the elements with the ice, and actually, kind of in contrast to you, I don't think you should overdo the ice. That being said, I don't love the bottom of it. I don't love the front. I just feel like it's just kind of undetailed, but not undetailed enough. It's kind of in between. Like visually, my eye kind of goes to these open, boring bits towards the bottom of the skirt. Yeah. And I'm like, I kind of wish they were filled with like a little bit more detail. But that's just having like these two little nubs coming out doesn't do it for me.
That's why I do want more ice on the helmet and the chest, because then it would like really focus the ice at the top. And it's almost like the top is frozen and it's kind of thawing out towards the bottom sort of thing.
Wait, is that supposed to look like two spindly little legs poking out? Like two little...
Oh my God, I wish you hadn't said that. Now, all I can see... It's like someone's...
Like it's just a little spindly skeleton guy, like a little lich guy.
Oh my God, now every character looks like they got tiny little legs.
Sorry,
Why?
Sorry, I said I was trying to figure out... I was trying to work out why I didn't like the bottom, and that is why.
Why have they done this? Why does it look like why does this look like legs?
He's just like a little minion,
It looks like our son's Halloween costume. We're like, he's just wearing a jumpsuit with like skeleton legs on. Why do that? Why?
Sorry, I said it. But I love the gloves. I love the shoulders. I love the helm. I love the belt with the broken chains. Like it's such a funny one because I love all the details. I think it looks so cool.
I love the concept. I wish they'd gone more into the concept.
I'm really let down by the bottom, which just looks like a little skeleton granddad woke up from his nap and is like hobbling out in his undergarments.
I wish that wasn't happening. I like how much they've committed to like the ice color scheme in the
they look beautiful. The purple is like sublime.
Really nice.
It is really
the extra
sublime.
gold in there really helps bulk it up, actually.
Yeah.
And so, it's by far the best. It looks like void ice.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
That one's beautiful.
I wish they'd gone a bit further on the theme, but I do like what they have done. I'm going to give this one a 7.5.
Oh, I'm giving it a 6.5.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sorely let down by the bottom
Do you know
front.
what? I'm gonna lower mine to 7, especially because it looks like he's wearing a little skirt here,
It's like
and then
he's
the
just
legs
gone
are
out of
coming
bed
out of the
and he's
skirt.
got his little... Apart from that, I know this is such a hard one because I think the top half is absolutely stunning.
I can't unsee those
It
legs.
is
I have
so...
to. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna take it down to 7. Sorry, so 7, 6.5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think you're going to laugh at this, but I actually think this set is great. This is Monk, and what do you think?
So when this first came out and I first caught a glimpse of it, I saw some of the community reaction to it.
Oh, tell me, I didn't see that.
They didn't love it, but there's something I like about this. There's something about it, like the mask, the whole, look.
Well, it's the mask, isn't it? Let's be real.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I love this for monks, right? I love that monks basically get the same set every time now, but with a different outrageous mask. Like, you had the big dragon mask before, didn't you?
Yes.
And now you've got this Mogu mask, which is also like a kind of Japanese warrior mask, which I think is like just awesome and really cool. And I think the entire set is all about the mask. And I think the mask is cool AF. And I'm just a big fan, and I like it for that reason. But otherwise, it could be any monk set.
Well, yeah,
Which,
you have
is
the
that
ropes,
good though, right? So consistency of vision.
Exactly. You have like your monk ropes, which you expect. You have them woven into things which are cool. You've got this kind of like front sash, which is a little bit different.
The
with
front
the rope.
sash is kind of weird. It kind of makes it look like you're a monk accountant, and you're using that to
Like
kind of
counting
like
your-
count whatever. Like I don't know, man, count
Like
your
those-
combos.
It's like those candy bracelets that you have as a kid. You're like, he's just hungry every now
Okay,
and
that's
then.
better. Yeah, it's a candy bracelet for sure.
What's going on with the shoulders? So they're actually kind of like clawed, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay, are those claws or are those mouths?
Well, okay, I'm going to say they're mouths because I just like that. It's funnier. So this is chi.
Yeah,
This is
of
chi
course.
in the shoulders, right? I call this the
fist.
hungry Mogu because it's like a hungry hippo who's going out and grabbing chi and keeping it in their mouths like that. Like I can imagine.
I see 4 fingers and a thumb in there, so I think that's meant to be
No,
like
that's-
a claw,
it's
like
teeth.
a grip.
It's like you release all of the chi into like a dish, and there's 4 monks all around. Everyone's just hitting it like that, and the monks going "Ow, ow, ow, ow," and like gobbling up all the chi.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what this kind of makes me think of, and I love it. I hate the 2D cloth on the trousers.
That's not so bad.
No, because the way it goes down just a bit too far. So when your knees bend and stuff, it's going to look.
You'll
rubbish.
see it,
It's going to
okay.
look bad. But it's all about the helmet for me, and I think the helmet looks bad.
Yeah, I like the elements.
Terrible colour scheme
Very
for Gladiator.
strange. Very strange.
The red
Okay,
one's
that's
really
cool.
cool.
That's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm like a Mogu fan, so I like anything that they're incorporated into.
So
like
everyone says about you. It's like, Evie, big Mogu fan.
Yeah,
loves the Mogu.
I think
Everyone
they're
knows
cool.
it.
I
It's the
think
first
they're
thing I
very
think
cool.
about when I think about Evitel. I just think about how much she loves Mogu. She never stops talking about it. Never stops going on about how much she loves the Mogu.
and you've got these lovely little like swirly elements in the kind of like metal bits of their armor, which are again like very, very monkey. I think that it's kind of fun. I think this is cool. I like that. Yeah, I like how you say it's just based around the mask. It's you wearing a cool Mogu mask. And again, headpiece and shoulders look really cool. You can take those as a set and incorporate them on other stuff if you like.
Monk sets are so thematic and so consistent over the expansions that it gives you that leeway to really swap more than any other class, swap out the bits of them,
Yeah,
you know?
that's a good
And it's like this mask will work on any monk set that has this color scheme.
Yeah,
like
monk's
these
the
shoulders will
choice.
work on any monk set that has this color scheme.
Yeah.
And like likewise the belt and
it's
everything
true.
else. So you're really, I feel like if you're a monk player and you've been collecting these tier sets, you really have collected like a huge Transformers set almost in a way, like a big Duplo set, which you can kind of like slot together into different things. And I think that's really cool. Always looks better in the green. Always looks best in this color scheme.
It's just ultimate monk colors, isn't
And
it?
ultimately, how much you like this set is going to come down to how much you like this mask, this helmet. I happen to really like this mask.
Really dig it.
So I'm giving this an 8.
Okay, I was gonna give it like a 7.
I probably don't have to tell you what set this is.
I mean, surely this is from the previous expansion. This is a War Within expansion, right?
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, if they had given this armor set to Paladins in the War Within, then I feel like perhaps the cinematic to Midnight would have made a whole lot more sense. Because when all the people wearing this exact armor set turned up, we could have gone, it's definitely the player character wearing the tier set, and that would have been really good. But they didn't do that. They've left it until Midnight actually comes out to put the armor set from the cinematic in there. But I'm glad they did. And for me, I mean, it's the most Paladin-y Paladin set you can possibly get, right?
It's super Paladin-y, but not like dress Paladin, not like long skirts Paladin.
True.
But
true.
you got like proper greaves on this one,
for
which
fighting.
Exactly.
The agile Paladin.
Yes, yeah, for the Paladin on the move. Listen, I like it. Is it familiar? Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's got hints of Arathi about it. Okay,
excuse me, hints of Arathi.
And look,
wow.
That's going to match with the Judgment set that we got in the Diablo event. Okay,
yes, very good.
The Mythic set is voidy, but also a little bit kind of like Draenei, which I really
Draenei.
like. That kind of works for
actually.
me. I know what that is. It's just like fish Paladin.
That.
But okay, obviously, like this is the most Paladin-y set you've ever seen in your life. I like how it's got like a space for the helmet here, like some 3D chest piece going on.
Very
like,
good.
Pretty standard. But do you know what's going to surprise you right now?
What's going to surprise me? That did surprise me.
You weren't expecting the shoulder with the face on it, were you? You weren't expecting the shoulder face.
Tear troughs. No, that is really good. Okay, all right. That has definitely bumped up my estimation of this set.
And, this really makes it a tier set. Because he looks a bit like Tyr, the Titan Watcher. Do you get it? And also because he seems to have little tears coming down from his eyes because he's like...
I got that one.
Oh, I didn't want to play Paladin. I wanted to play Warlock.
I really like this set. The more I look at it, at first glance, I was like, immediate Paladin set, very recognizable, familiar elements. But the execution of it, I think, is really nice. Like, something about this set tells me that, like, you have seen battle, you have wielded the light, but it's not all fun and games.
Okay, so
like, that's why she's crying.
This is Titan shit, right?
Yeah, it is Titan shit.
Okay, and, like, it's very, especially on the heroic set, when you've got like these fell cracks in the shoulders and stuff like that.
On this one.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the Judgment set, but fell. And this to me screams Tomb of Sargeras. Okay, it's like the Maiden of Virtue and the avatars in Tomb of Sargeras. If this set had been the Paladin set for Tomb of Sargeras, that would make perfect sense, right?
Nice.
Why? Why do Paladins have Titan stuff on their armor? They do light. Why Titan stuff? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no answer. And that's what annoys me. Like, why the Titan imagery on a Paladin set? It makes sense for a warrior set. And I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but until I understand why, it's a bit bad. Like, I want to know why.
I like the shape. I like the fact that it's a hood. I think your player characters are going to look really cool in the world running about in this. And again, extra points for me for not having massive chunky ass gloves.
Just want to point out.
I love elegant fingers.
I just want to point out another set with kind of a fell theme.
Oh, yeah,
quite a heavy fell theme. No real reason to put the fell theme on this set. Yeah. This set was meant to be like a rework of the Diablo Judgment set that came out, and then they went, let's just put some cracks in there and put some fell in there.
It looks good.
And that's what they did.
Green
but
looks good.
I just want you to remember that. I just want you to bank that away.
I will file that one away.
Yeah.
But I really like this set.
Okay, I'm going to need a score then, please.
I'm going to give this like a solid 8. Solid 8
really?
from me. Yeah.
You know what? I like it. First time I saw it, I thought, yes. Oh my gosh. And I think Paladins in particular will love it. Overall as a set, I think I'm going to give it a 7.5. Yeah. The more I look at it, the kind of less I'm excited by it. But I think it's solid. I think it's one that will see loads of use, and I think it will go down as a very well thought of Paladin set.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, Evie, it's Hunter time. I know you love doing the Hunter sets and the tier set videos, Evie. I know this is why you've been pushing to do this video and make this video. It's because you love talking about Hunter sets, because you love Hunter sets. You play Hunter, you've got like this very masochistic love-hate relationship with Hunters because you like to play them, but also you kind of hate everything about them, and the tier sets is definitely an example of that. Tell us why you hate this tier set, Evie, because we all know you do.
Listen, I actually don't hate it. I'm never going to wear it, but I am sure plenty of Hunters will. Every tier set release, Hunters have a dilemma, and that is, are we the types of Hunters who like slaughter creatures and wear their bones as my garb? Or are we like cool, elegant rangers? You got two very conflicting fantasies, and given like all the races that can play Hunters, it's really easy to slot into one or another of those, or neither. But I feel like tier sets tend to go, this way. They tend to be like, I'm wearing my blood trophies today. I am a hunter. And that's pretty cool. And they went kind of the opposite way with the latest tier set, the kind of like Illyria looking one.
The last one.
The last one. And I was really excited when that came out. And then I wore it and I was like, this is super boring.
Because, you know why?
Because I'm so boring.
Because there's no satisfying you because you hate hunters.
It's true.
You hate hunters
It's
so
true.
much. You resent them. I'm glad you hate this armor.
I didn't say I hate it.
I'm now going to talk about why I love it.
All right, tell me all about it,
this
Tally.
armor. Okay, look, I generally find hunter sets hilarious, partly because of your reaction to them,
Yeah.
but partly because, especially when it is like the blood trophy one,
Yeah.
they are ridiculous,
Yeah,
right?
they
They're
have to be.
goofy as F. And look, I don't know if it's the fact that we've got it dressed on a Haranir, and Haranir is just like baller. Okay? I don't know if it's because of the Amani connection and the Amani vibe in Midnight that's making me feel this right now,
Yeah.
but I think this is one of the best blood trophy sets they've ever done. I think like this one, for some reason, for me, just works and just pops. And I'm like, this doesn't actually look goofy AF. This actually looks like a really good trophy set. Like, I absolutely buy the skulls on the
Yeah.
shoulders, which, okay, let's see them on an orc. Maybe they look ridiculous. But on this Haranir,
Yeah.
look incredible. And I think the skull helmet is one of the best skull helmets they've ever
It's
done.
a really good one.
I think it really, really works. But do you know what I love most?
What?
I love the dragon dick. This is like I've just gone down a really bad rabbit hole on Pornhub, and this is where I've ended up a few hours in. It's like and this is the same for all the sets.
Let's see the.
It's
Wow! Look at these colors.
Look, man, people pay a lot of money for these sort of toys, and you get one on each
Like
set.
very
How cool is that?
articulated.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, bear in mind, my Haranir has got face paint as well, which I think really works with this
it
set,
does,
obviously.
it does.
But I just think for some reason, be it with the proportions, be it with the model that it's on, be it with the colors, but I actually just think this one really, really works.
Yeah.
It really, the normal set is great. I love the full-on, unashamed Legion glow on the shoulders. Just brought that straight back. And when I first saw it, and we laughed at it together, and I was convinced it was just another rubbish hunter
And
set.
I went and I had to like
But
lie down for a bit.
I take it back. I actually really, really like it.
I know, and having looked at it like now properly, seeing all like the details of the pieces, I love how the front of the boots is like flat, and you have that like whole bit, like just spiky bits. You have like nicely placed feathers kind of throughout strategically. Again, the kind of greaves on the side, like with the big fleshy bits, they're held on by like little bits of
little chain links.
Yeah, little chain links. But I think it looks really nice. And there's something about the use of the colors and like the sense of materials where like, yeah, you have a kind of base layer of the kind of like leathery stuff, scaly stuff stuck to your body. And then literally tied on, you have these like bits of armor, including like the skulls being like tied onto your actual shoulder plates.
I tell you what it is.
It's cool.
I tell you what, it's a bit
cool.
less slapdash than a lot of the blood trophy sets you see. So it's not like, oh, I've just killed this and then I've chopped it up and made a thing out of it.
Yes.
There's something very ceremonial about it, which I kind of like.
I think suits the Haranir, and I think it
yeah.
looks great on the Haranir. I think it's going to look amazing on a troll. Like, I think it's just going to look so good. My night elf is like, but the Haranir,
Haranir
who I've
just
made
hot
to
to night
replace
elves,
my
right?
night
Yeah,
elf,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. The Haranir, who I've basically made to replace my night elf, is going to absolutely rock this. I think this set is really cool, and I think I am finally coming around to wearing bones and trophies all over my body as a hunter.
I love the thought of bones all over your body. Dare I ask for a score?
8.5 from me.
Wow, good work. Yeah,
I like this.
Yeah,
I like this a lot.
I'm giving it an 8.
Very nice.
Yeah. This is Shaman.
It's gotta be a Shaman. Look at those orbs.
Welcome to the T&E tier set ranking video for Dragonflight. Really enjoying all these tier sets here in Dragonflight. I think this looks like literally every set from the first raid in Dragon site.
Yes,
like
but
all
it's
combined
good,
into
isn't
one.
it?
Well, obviously it's
so
good.
good.
Yeah, like it's actually really, really good.
Yes.
But also, like with the priest set, I was kind of like, I think I've seen this before. Pretty sure. Like everything about it, like just screams Vault of the Incarnates
It
to
does.
me.
It
But
is so vaulty.
I do think it's better than the Vault of the Incarnates ones. Every single class in Vault of the Incarnates was, you're made of rock now. You're a rock shaman now.
Still
what
cool.
are you? A
Still
priest?
cool, yeah.
Rock shaman.
Right.
What are you? A warrior? No, you're a rock shaman.
Yeah.
And I like that this one just retains elements of that and then like, kind of fills it up with some more kind of like shamanistic like elements.
Yeah,
think,
I like
which-
it. I like all the little tassels and the details, little bits hanging from your belt, like this kind of almost ceremonial robe.
More glowing eyes. Glowing eyes all over the shop in this one. Let's have a look at some of these color
Very
schemes.
pretty. Let's have a
Raid Finder.
Pretty.
Is,
I like that
it
one.
very much. And normal has this very glowy, fiery one,
Love
which I
the
really
fire.
like. Looks great. Now the helmets look exquisite on this.
They do.
The way the helmets frame the eyes, just oh my god, there's lightning under the visor of the helmet.
Oh,
It's like casting lightning on your face.
so cool. And that's just the normal one. I love that.
That's brilliant. Does that happen on all of them? Yeah, it happens on all of them.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
And I love the little lightning effect, like almost like the Tesla ball like effect.
Okay, so
of
I want
the
to talk about that, but
shoulders.
first I'm just going to point out there's another fell color scheme there.
Yes.
But okay, so I think it's in Raid Finder where it really has it because you can see like the orbs.
Yeah.
I like the progression on the set because
Yes.
the orbs are like swirly, and you're right, the Tesla ball they've got like the orbiting kind of bits of rock and stuff. Like it's a black hole drawing in
Yeah.
all the bits of rock,
Yeah.
and guess what?
I'm kind of mesmerized.
Yeah, but then the mythic set they have fully
Oh,
formed. So like the less than mythic sets, it's like
They're
a gravitational
still-
force dragging stuff in, and by the
Yeah.
time you get to the mythic set, it
That's
has done
cool.
and it's fully formed. And do you know
Balls
what?
achieved.
But do you know what? This is going to blow your mind even more
What?
because you notice this more in like why this is the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
You notice it mostly in the normal and
Yeah.
and Raid Finder sets.
Yeah.
That's the World Soul, right?
Oh,
That's
in
the
there?
swirliness is the World Soul.
I mean, that's a bit of a stretch.
Of course it is. That's what the World Soul looks like. That's what it's been shown to look like.
yeah.
In
Okay, okay.
in the War Within trailer.
Okay.
Like that is it's swirly. Now
Okay.
in the War
I
Within
like
trailer,
it.
it's kind of going purple and it's got like it's dragging in voidy
Yes.
stuff, right?
Okay,
But
okay.
it's like little world souls
It
on your
is
armor.
like little world
and I think
souls.
that's really, really cool. I think that's like genuinely awesome. And I think that's just like such a cool little touch. Now, I think that Haranir might just wear helmets really good because all these helmets have looked like
Yeah, they
absolute
look-
bangers.
yeah, sublime.
And like they all frame the Haranir face just really perfectly.
I think
They
the
look
helmet
beautiful
and
jewels,
shoulder
haven't they?
ratio is very good.
Yeah.
Helmet shoulder ratio like has a really it just feels very sturdy on Haranir, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The execution of this set, I think, is a 10 out of 10.
It's beautiful.
Like, no notes. I think it's really, really great. The fact that it does just, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, Vault of the Incarnates makes me lose points, but then I gain points again for having the World Soul shoulders and like literal kind of environmental storytelling in the in the set. I
So
love that.
cool.
I think that's just really, really cool. So that gets it more points again. So I'm giving this a 9.
Oh wow, okay. I'm giving this an 8. I like it. It is really, really beautifully done. Although now I kind of see Farak's like little head on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But you like Dragonflight though. Dragonflight's good, right?
I love Dragonflight and I love this set.
I love this mage set.
This
I think
rules.
this mage set is so great.
This is so extra.
Yeah, so this is the mythic set, and it's worth pointing out that the shoulders do not look this cool on the other sets. Okay, so
Okay.
the orbs lose their
Still
kind of
good.
like outrageous like light spikes coming out.
Yeah.
But I mean they're still cool. They're still very substantial. And that's again another little fell
Really
color there
very
for
felly.
the mage, and that's the normal, which is that kind of like tealy blue and dirty gold
Tide
thing that they give
sagey
to
look.
like low level sets,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Still looks good, though. Still
And
looks
but the
good.
mythic set
That
is
is
amazing.
next level.
As is the elite set. Oh, and the elite set uses those rubbish cards.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So the mythic set is the best set of the bunch.
Wow.
And I almost feel like I want to judge both of the mythic and the non-mythic sets separately because they are so different in that sense.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing how much you gain by having these kind of like arcane.
You really do. But even without that, I love how they took this. To me, looks like they took like loads of previous mage sets and then we're like up the detail, up the detail level. Like, oh, you have all those little layers. Put these kind of like arcane inscriptions on them.
Well, and
make some of them purple. Make some of them gold. Make some of them tattered. Make some of them like multi-layered. Make some of them brown. Make some of them like I feel runes. Put the runes on there. Glow. Put glow on there. I love how extra this is, and it's like it's super super detailed, especially in contrast to some of the other ones we've seen.
Yeah.
Some arcanist, some mage has gone in and taken like all of their robes and layered them up together. And there's so much going on, but somehow it works for me.
And so one of the things I think is noticeable about this set is how two-dimensional it is in reality, but how in practice it doesn't seem like that. And that makes it feel like a Cataclysm set. Ooh, you know?
Okay.
There's no
You're right,
3D
actually.
elements on the chest here.
You're right.
But what they've done is, like you say, they filled it with detail from just like a texturing point of view and given it like all of that kind of texture, but in a 2D way. And that makes it feel very much like a Mists or Kata set for me.
Yeah.
I love how it looks like this gold kind of lettering on the rag here is like carved into the cloth.
Yeah.
Like, you
So
know that I
neat.
don't love kind of replicating 3D elements on 2D surfaces in WoW sets, but this one really works. I think this looks great. Maybe this necklace should be 3D.
I'm with you. The necklace could be 3D, but something about just like the absolute like mishmash of textures, colors, runes, lines, everything thrown in there. There's something about this set I love. And like you say, it's not super 3D, but the actual design on it just it is like really pleasing and busy to the eye.
No toes on this set, by the way. No feet.
Oh.
Are you willing to be a barefoot mage?
Wait, there are shoes. It's clearly it wraps
they're
around the bottom, but your toes poke out.
Yeah, toes and your heels poke out.
Yeah, I'm going to be an absolutely insane barefoot mage. I love it.
I think the set is like surprisingly good. I feel like
I love it.
I'd like one more 3D element on the chest.
Yes.
But otherwise, I really, really like it.
I absolutely love this set. There's something I adore about it. This for me is like a 9
Wow.
out of 10. I was not expecting to say that about this, but I feel like my eyes are assaulted in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, they are assaulted, and like the color schemes are wild and almost feel like they don't make sense.
No.
Right? Weird that the voidy color scheme is the Raid Finder one in this
Yes.
one. But yeah, I don't love it that much. For some reason, the
love
mythic
that.
one really pops for me.
Yeah, the mythic
But
one is crazy.
The non-mythic ones, the color
I'm with
schemes
you.
just feel a bit more random. I like the heroic one. It's in your face. It's kind of like it's kind of like non-cohesive in a really brutal way, and I love that.
Yeah, it is brutal. There's
the
something
normal
brutal
one,
about
less
it.
so, and the Raid Finder one, I'm gonna give it an 8. No, I can't decide between 7.5 and 8. You know what? I'd give it an 8 if the runes glowed on the Tic Tac paper, but it doesn't, right? So I'm going to give it a 7.5. That feels harsh. I think maybe it's better than that.
You go with your gut. Don't let me sway you.
I actually literally don't know. I can't decide. I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay.
Now, this is Priest, and I'm pretty sure I just bought this on the cash shop. I'm pretty sure I literally just bought this set on the cash shop. I was like, wow, there's nothing like that in the game. I'll definitely be buying that from the cash shop. And then they were like, psych, we'll put it in Midnight.
Yeah.
This is different, and dare I say, actually probably a bit better than the one on the cash shop.
Yes.
And we are missing the heroic chest piece here, but you can see how gold it is. And
It
like
is
how
extremely gold.
The mythic piece goes very voidy with it as well, but retains those golden kind of like highlights, which I really, really like. The Raid Finder one is a bit dirtier, and then you've got like a Shadowlandsy type one, and
fine.
like just red flamey one for the PvP, as you would expect. We're going to focus on the PvE ones.
Yeah.
What's your initial impressions of this?
Wow, I mean the details on the shoulders are wild.
Aren't they?
Like not only glowing, but like energy is channeling up them. It's blasting off of it. It's coming off of the top of your ridiculous helm.
I like how articulated these little gargoyles look.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I feel like the wings on the shoulders are nothing special, and we've had shoulders pretty much exactly like that before.
Yeah.
They're little very cool gargoyles, and they look like they could come to life and start talking. It's because of how thin the arms are.
Yeah, they're like they're just
so
like a
detailed
literally
and tiny.
shrunk down little tier set
And
on your tier set.
do you know what they remind me of?
What?
They remind me of the Door Guardians in Labyrinth. The one that always tells truth and one that always tells a lie. and you know, like this one will be like, yes, I always tell the truth, and this one will go, oh, what a lie. It is like super Vrykuli.
Yeah.
Again, you could argue that it's kind of Legion themed. I'm quite surprised there isn't a Fel version of this one.
Right?
It's one of the only sets that doesn't have a Fel version. I do want to say that Haranir look pretty chunky in robes. That's like a thing that they do. So this looks very chunky, but it maybe is part to do with the model as well.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000,000% on theme. It's 10 out of 10 for like commitment to the theme.
Yes.
I really, really like that. It's
Absolutely.
like, I kind of feel, especially when you're rezzing people, you will feel like 1,000,000%. You'll be like, yeah, absolutely
That's
great.
me. That's what I do. Yeah.
I can't not see the Wonder Woman logo on this. I can't not see Wonder Woman. It's just like
I'm not
every set that comes, well, not that one, but every set that comes on, I'm like, oh, it was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
I'm not a huge fan of just like the bits that
just
stick
a big
out.
Superhero logo on your chest.
Yeah, or just like the kind of extruding like belt and chest piece. I mean, they do look cool as part of the whole.
Yeah.
This is kind of a tough one because
it's not a deal breaker for me, but I do just see Wonder Woman.
I don't know what's going on with this colorway. I don't know what with the brown is.
This one's classic. I like the normal one is classic.
It's nice.
And
you
get the feeling the heroic one is going to be
good.
Absolute baller as well.
Yeah,
so like I'm imagining the heroic one having darker kind of inlays like on the belt here.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to look exquisite. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm very much looking forward to that. Yeah. And the magic effects look cool without being overbearing. And like this is a top draw set for me.
It's really good.
And it's super priesty as well.
Yeah.
Which there's basically nothing wrong with it at all. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, how do you feel as a priest wearing kind of more like the armory?
Yeah, I think it's cool. And I think it's like it's on the shoulders where you'd expect it, and it's on the helmet where you'd expect it, but the rest is like 1,000,000% cloth. Like you are wearing a robe there. It's not a metal set.
Yeah.
Not that would be bad, but I like the combination of them there. This is a top draw set. I'm giving this one an 8.5.
It's really nice. I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 too. I don't sound enthusiastic. I really like it. I think it's really cohesive and beautifully detailed. And like the individual pieces are going to look amazing.
I think the helmet is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I think the texture on it and the shine on it is like really great.
Yeah.
And it's so unsurprising in its theme. But I feel like it should be a bit more surprising in its theme because it's like but it's just so well done.
It really is.
It's like it's
no notes.
It's like we're gonna just make a Vrykul, but we're gonna really make a Vrykul and like no dicking around at all. Like they've really committed to it and it looks fantastic.
The only thing that would make this set better is if I had like loads of hair cascading out of the back of my helm. You know what I mean? Like a beautiful like warrior, like Wagnerian, yeah.
I'd like to have hair cascading in my helm anytime I have a helmet on, but alas, this is not to be.
One day.
Okay, so we don't have all of the rogue sets up on the beta here.
Very sneaky.
And when I say all of, we don't have like literally any of them for the tier sets, for the raid sets, okay?
Gotcha.
But we do have the model for the sets on the Gladiator and the Elite sets. So although we don't have the correct color schemes so far, we do have like the set itself. So I think we're going to go for the Gladiator set here and kind of judge the tier set by this.
Like, I was going to say
an armor set rather than we can't really judge the colors, which is unfair.
No,
but there we go. This is the only set this is like this.
But an invisible rogue set would be very appropriate.
It is very appropriate.
It's really on brand.
The thing is, it probably should make you invisible as well.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like the rogue master Ravencroft is like, here is your secret invisible sneaky armor, and you're like, invisible sneaky armor? Ooh! Oh, not quite what I imagined when you told me about it, to be honest. So back to the drawing board on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here's the set, and what do you think of this?
Okay, my first reaction is like it's a bit Revendreth-y, right? I've got the kind of like the little pointy face shield and the cloaks and the kind of pointed daggery elements.
Yeah.
Very roguish. I love the floofy sleeve. Look at that big puff.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought up the floofy sleeve because like for me, rogues, okay, yes, they wear leather. Yes, they've got knives everywhere. Yes, it needs to be like dark muted colors and things like that because they're all like edgy boys. And I want rogue sets to be edgy boys, okay? Yeah. I do want that. But I also want them to be just a little bit fruity. Yeah. Just a little bit
They're
saucy.
dandies.
You know, like for me, rogue has always suggested like a bit of a dandy, someone with a bit of flair, you know, and not just like some like edgy assassin boy. And I like that this set does kind of combine those two things to a pretty cool degree. I love like the quilted torso piece. I think that's really
nice.
Good. The floofy sleeves are very, very saucy.
Yeah, extremely saucy.
And that's good. And you know what? The mask is almost like kind of masquerade.
Yeah,
almost like
gilded,
kind of like a Harlequin mask almost even, which I think is really good. But it's still made of metal and sharp. And I think that's great. So it combines those two elements.
I think it's really nice. I like that you have like one little pouch on your belt. You know, I feel like sometimes rogue sets are like, I got my potions and my belt.
I disagree. I like the bat belt. I think bat belts belts are very important for rogues, you know, because like that brings out the edginess.
Yeah, it's
as
like
well.
you got your little coin purse there, and a couple little things you can throw around. I love all the layering. I like the kind of.
I love the massive
thigh.
oversized knees.
Yeah,
oversized knees, very unnecessary, very flamboyant.
Yeah,
we are completely in with this. I love this set. I think it's brilliant. Now,
it's
depending
really
on the color
beautiful.
schemes, I've got a feeling this purple color scheme might be the best. I wouldn't mind betting that there'll be like obviously a dark red one.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind betting that there'll be a fel one.
Oh, it feels
I think this is a great set. I'm actually
really beautiful.
like I really like the pointy nose. I love this set, and again, I'm not entirely certain if it's just on a Haranir, but it is on a Haranir.
It is.
And I think that's awesome. And like I'm giving this a 8.5.
Me too.
Wow.
It is strapping and like literally they're
Literally
like straps on
strapping,
them, literally
yeah.
strapping, but also quite adventurous. Show me another color just to get a taste.
Yeah.
The
Well,
elite.
you know what? That spoils it a bit, but you know that makes the eyes look even cooler though as well.
Yeah. Is that one dripping? Oh, look, it's dripping. Look, it's dripping.
Oh, it is
from
dripping.
the shoulders.
The shoulders are dripping ooze out
Yeah,
there. Wow,
wow.
that's funny because it makes it feel like these are literal depositories in the shoulder
Yeah.
here.
Ooh.
Anyway, okay, look, I'm giving this an 8.5, but I reserve the right to bump this up to a 9.5 or even a 10.
Wow.
If one of the color schemes, and I doubt this very much, goes full on Harlequin.
Oh.
Like if one of the color schemes combines dark, like blue and red,
Okay.
and does like a proper Harlequin scheme,
All right.
I would give this a 10 just for the audaciousness of it.
Wow.
Just for committing to the theme. But for now, 8.5 for me.
8.5 for me as well. It's a solid one.
Hey, do you remember that I said that some of these sets look a bit Legion-y?
Just a little bit.
You know, a little bit felly, a little bit
Wait,
Legion-y. And to be fair, if any class can have a tier set which is like fel looking, even in a non-fel expansion, supposedly, then I think Warlock is it. What do you think?
I agree, but I got this set for doing remix, right?
Yeah. I mean, you are literally just a fel meteorite. I think this is a banger set.
It's a
but I think
real
Warlocks
banger.
always get banger sets. So it's
Always.
almost like pointless to say, where does this sit on like the tier set ranking? You know, because obviously it's near the
Warlocks
top because it's
always
Warlock,
are, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like the real question is, where does it sit on like the Warlock, like past Warlock tier set ranking? I know, like these are Legion AF.
Yeah.
Like the only one that is midnighty, kind of like voidy themes is this, and I love the use of like
Very
pinky
pretty.
purples and bluey purples.
Very
I think
pretty.
this is amazing.
The kind of ochre yellow brown is surprising,
Like
but it kind of works.
The glow effect on this is like so good.
It's very meteorite-y,
It's, like,
isn't it? Look,
really
look, and you're
awesome.
like breaking
I've
into the
got it.
atmosphere at the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like
totally.
You're literally
like burning up in the
crashing
atmosphere.
here. Love
totally,
that.
yeah. And this is like, I
Nice.
mean, this is from Legion, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like-
what's going on?
As an overall collection, I think these Midnight tier sets have the best helmets in the history of tier sets.
I'm with you.
Like
the helmet and shoulder combo on almost all of these sets is like next to none, right? Like you could just have a load of busts of your characters out there, like of these tier sets, and they would all be like 10s out of 10s.
the
right?
Midnight tier set's not a bust, but wouldn't mind if we did have them.
Yeah. There you go.
And, you know, I think the shoulders and the helms are probably the most important part of tier sets,
absolutely.
right? Absolutely nails them. Some really lovely details on this. I love the floating rockness. I love how rocky it is towards the top, and I love the brutality of this mask. Okay, because the rock has formed around your head, but then you've put a metal mask around the rock
on your jaw,
helmet, which I think is amazing.
And you know what I always love? I love a little bit of asymmetry in a Warlock helm.
Oh,
a little bit of, and you've got two spikes on one and one spike on the other. You got a little bit of asymmetrical horn action going on. Always does it for me.
Yeah, with all the chains that have like snapped as well.
Yes.
It does look like a floating rock which is being like tied down and like broken free. It's just like, it makes your head so wide.
So big.
Like just so wide. I need to see this on a Worgen or a Tauren. I don't like swapping between kind of like race models because we'd be here all day, but I just needed to see this set on like a Worgen or a Tauren, because they usually wear helms like at the front of their face.
Yeah.
You know, like the water god in Spirited Away.
Oh yeah, just like right
yeah,
there
yeah,
in front
totally.
of your face.
And I just wanted to see how this big chunky rock helmet worked on just being stuck on the end of a longer face.
Yeah.
I think it works.
I think it works on a Tauren. The fell meteor effect is like undeniable.
Yeah.
Like you are literally just a big old rock about to smash. It looks so good.
A wood smash. Okay, so what would you rate this set?
This is a 9.5 out of 10 for me.
I'm giving this a 9 as well.
I think this is like a perfect Warlock set.
I agree with you. I think this is like a perfect Warlock set, but also a very unusual and imaginative Warlock set. And so that makes it at least a 9 for me.
Yeah, perfect.
And as you probably had guessed by the way it was at the end of the video where the winner is, Warlock is indeed the winner.
Hey.
By quite some way. I was a bit worried as we were scoring all those sets because quite a lot of them ended up on 17 points. I thought we were going to have a 5-way tie for first. Instead, we just had a 4-way tie for second. So congratulations to Rogue, Priest, Shaman and Mage as well for being right up there. But I feel like Warlock was far and away the winner in this one.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's good.
I love it too. It's awesome. I love the cracked skull. I'm all about it. So well done, Meteorite Warlock. There's also the Transmogs, the leveling sets, and
look
the
good.
dungeon sets, which are all the Haranir stuff.
Very nice.
And just like the hanging around in Silvermoon looking sexy.
Oh my god!
As well.
And all the variations in those, so good because we all know that Transmog is the real end game.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So thank you for joining us today. What do you think, though? What's your favourite set?
Yeah.
Why were we completely wrong about Evoker, and why is it brilliant, though, actually? And why is Warlock awful, and why are we idiots for even liking it? I don't know. So let us know in the comments below. And thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, don't thank us. Thank our patrons who give us all of their. They've got no money because they give it all to us. Their actual real life money. They live in squalor, but they're so happy about that because they get to see our videos happen. Because without our patrons, they wouldn't happen. So thank you.
True.
If you didn't like it, downvote the shit out of it. Remember, my name is Mika.
Oh.
No, my name is Taliesin from me.
and me, Evitel.
Until next time, cheerio.
Bye.